All right. Okay,
Right.
here we are with Lina Streeper after day one of the Pedigree Stage Stop. Lina, tell us a little bit about how the dogs did today.
The dogs did really good. They performed just like we had planned and had hoped. So I got out there. I was the first team out there, and I don't know. I don't think I've ever started a race as number one. Um, Not the first day, anyways. So we get to the chute, and the way we were parked, we didn't see any of the teams going up to the chute.
Yeah,
Get in the chute, and my dogs are standing there like there's a couple of them that were barking, but they didn't know what was going on.
right.
Uh, so out we go, and they're running really good. Um, but they didn't. When I made the loop, it was like they just found another 3 gears. Like they're like, oh really? We're racing, and they headed home. And then we met the first team about 3 miles after the loop, and like then they just went for it. So that was awesome to see.
So it sounds like they got off to a little bit of a slow start, but then they realized that they're in a race.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
How
And
about
tomorrow is a reverse start, so the fastest team go out last. So then I'll get to. I wasn't the fastest today. I was the second fastest, but I have teams ahead of me, so I get to chase tomorrow.
and now is that a preference chasing? Obviously, I mean the dogs are they know there's teams out ahead of them. Is that a
Yeah,
preference versus I mean going out first like you did today with nobody ahead of you?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now the only thing is, today was really hot. Or it warmed up really quick. So
Right.
being the first one out there, you're also the first one home. So you get the best trail available. Um, Tomorrow I'll be second last out, so I will see the second worst trail
So
out of
just
everybody.
just touch on that a little bit, the weather and the trail conditions, please.
Yeah. So today it was, I don't know, maybe -2, -3 when we started, and it was like +3 when I finished. And when the sun came out, it was warm. It was really warm. Going out, I didn't feel the heat of the sun too much, but after I did the loop, now I have the sun on my back, and it was hot. Like snow was melting off the dogs' backs, and another one with Alpine is a busy snow machine trail.
Yeah.
So big snow machines you're heading on with big snow machines that are going out there, and they chew that trail up really, really good with their machines. So you chew it up, and then you have that hot sun on there. So it was pretty soft trail today.
So, and how many miles was it today?
Today was 27.8 miles.
And then, what kind of talk a little bit? I see Annie is in first place right now. I see she's got
Yep.
about 2.5 or 3 minute lead. Talk a little bit about the level competition this year. I see it's a nice healthy prize pool of about 165,000. More teams this year, more competition. What's it looking like? Talk to the mushers and being around the mushers meetings.
Uh, no, not more competition this year than last year. It's not, but it's definitely high, tough competition. Absolutely. There's some really good teams here. Annie from Quebec, she won it last year. And then, we got Alex. She lives here just outside Pinedale. That's a good team.
Yeah.
Absolutely. To be racing. And our young Maria, who's running our second team, she's going to be up there too.
Right. I
Yeah,
didn't I didn't see
really
how
good.
the second team did today. Where were they at?
So she eighth today, I
Eighth
think.
today.
Yeah, something like that. But she was the only team today that went out with 8 dogs.
Right.
So you can run up to 10 dogs at a time. And she saved another 2. Instead of resting 4, she rested 6. So tomorrow she's going to put in 6 fresh dogs in her team, and all 6 of those have won this. No, not all have won it, but they've run this race before, and
Right.
half of them, at least, if not more than half of them, won this race. So she's gonna have a good team tomorrow.
So
Yeah.
while we're on that, let's talk about a little bit about stage 2 strategy, because hopefully we'll be posting this tonight. But a little bit about stage 2. Are we, you're going to hope to go with the same kind of pace, or are you looking at a little bit different strategy, knowing you got a little bit of time to make up early on?
So the thing is, it's a long race. It's not just 2 days or 3 days. We're racing 7 days. So it's easy to go too fast too soon.
Right.
In this race. So even if you do get chased, lots of times you get chased and you get too worried about that and you run your dogs harder than you should, and because you have that somebody chasing you. So I'm not going to do that, because I know this race ain't over. Like, I run a really good race today, and we did some split times. I did a split time, but also the race marshal, Warren Palfrey, he did a split time at the loop. And I was the only team that went faster from the loop home today.
Right.
And by my watch, Annie was up on me 3 minutes and 20 seconds at the loop. So, and that's not how much she beat me by coming home. So, yeah.
So it's fair to say that you guys are. You're gonna obviously stick to your training strategy and go with, especially with your experience that you have at the race. It looks like another good day of weather there tomorrow. I'm gonna bounce a little bit over here to real quickly to talk about your new truck and trailer setup. If you or you and Bud want to talk about it, I just wanted to see how it was on the way out east, and how it's setting up so far.
Good. It's really good. It pulls really easy. I've only drove it a little bit. Bud drives most of it, but it pulls really easy. It doesn't feel like you have that much weight on it, like you do, and we have so much. There's so much room in there. You could put so much stuff. Like, you don't have to worry, well, should I take that, or should I buy 2 bales or 1 bale? Oh, no, I'll buy 2 or 3, because you don't have to. So that's really good. It's really good to have. And the heating, we went with, we used to have a propane heater in our heat box in our heated area where Bud does the waxing and where we keep our stuff, like the storage. But we went with a diesel heater this year, and Bud's got that set up, and we really like that. The diesel heater, it's drier, so it dries out our gear and stuff a lot quicker than the propane heater.
Right.
And we have some dog, so we have the trailer, but we also have the dog truck, and we have 8 boxes on the dog truck. And what we did this year, we heading out on the road, our females came in season, so we had like 8 females in season. And so what we did, and it's a little, not a challenge, but it's a little bit of a puzzle when you have a bunch of females in season and you're traveling and you're stopping to drop them. And so what we did was we put those girls on the truck, on the dog boxes on the truck, and then the rest of the girls and the boys are on the trailer. So the boys don't even care about the females in season on because they're on a different unit. They don't.
Losing it.
Did I lose you?
No, I think you're there. Yeah, little technology problems, but we're good.
Okay. So that has been, I like that. It's just me and Bud traveling, so there too, it's just, we have the whole back seat for stuff, and and once we got down here, once the race started, we meet up with Dave and Nicole Torgerson and their 3 girls, and so they're like traveling handler crew. Where we go, they go, and they help us
Right.
as dogs and get dogs to the line. And me and Maria were just at a driver's meeting, and it just overlapped when we wanted to drop dogs. So Dave and Sydney, the younger sister, dropped dogs, and me and Maria went to the meeting. So that's really nice.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes tonight and chatting with me. We look forward to hopefully hearing from you at the end of each stage, and all the best for tomorrow. And yeah, we'll talk to you after that.
Thank you, Tanner.
All right. Bye.